welcome back everybody. What's up YouTube? Jables here. Welcome in. Alright, 27. We're about to finish normal, not right away, but we're on Act 4. Okay, so now that we are level 27, you should be level 25 minimum. But which is fine. But since that's the case, and a lot of the mobs here are gonna have fire resistances, I'm actually gonna go down to players 1 because why not? And also, so in between last stream and this stream, all I ended up doing, I ended up grabbing myself, because we found this, right? So I ended up grabbing myself some Saigon's boots and my Saigon helm. The Saigon helm is kind of pointless. It does have the 30 mana, but I really wanted it specifically for the bonus for the magic find. But besides that, this is kind of irrelevant. It doesn't have any resistances on it. We don't benefit from the attack rating. Same thing here, no benefit from attack rating. So lifesteal also no benefit. You know, it's kind of whatever. I'm sure I could find better combinations, but this is kind of like a go to show situation by farming like normal Mephisto. Right? By the way, sorry, I'm a little under the weather. Then what else did I change? I didn't change much. What did I? There was something that I wanted to tell you guys. What was that gonna be? Everything else stayed the same. Gosh darn it! What was it? Why am I blanking? Is there anything here? No. Yeah, why am I blanking? What is going on? I could have sworn I had something kind of important to discuss. Oh, I know. And I also set up my loot filter. So I watched Mr. Lama's video, and he seemed to indicate that it's better to hide as much as possible that you're like not iffy, or sorry, that like, you know, that if you're iffy, it's better to hide it first and then allow it later. So I ended up, let's see, so my first rule, I ended up hiding everything besides rare unique sets. So these will always show. Then my second rule, I went after only the normals because now I wanted to show them. So the ones that I hid from rule 0, now I wanted to show these, excluding the magic and excluding inferior. So for the normals, I had to actually, like, literally one by one go through everything. Same thing here with like with potions and stuff like that. I had to go like one by one, and that was my rule for whites and just regular like potions, yada yada. And then my last rule, my rule 2, was only for the magics, because magics, you know, there's only a few that I want to ever see. And I might go back on this. Oh, by the way, and for magics, you also have to like individually go each thing that you want them to show. Like I want circlets to be shown. For armor, I only want a few armors to be shown, just in case, like, you know, you get like a jeweler's armor of, you know, life or something, right? Or for money. But in general, like, you know, most of, like, all of this was hidden. Like, none of this is going to be shown. So we'll see. I did not play. I did not like actually go out of town to see if this is working, but hopefully it is. So hopefully we see less things on the ground, and then also there was something in the options he mentioned, something about where you could turn. Oh, I think it's this. Wait. Oh, where you hold it to show the unfiltered. Show items. Toggle versus unfiltered. Yep, yep, yep. Okay. So if I want to, show all of the items regardless of my filter, I could hold Alt just in case I think like I missed something. And so what I was gonna say that I might go back on this is that I took out like, because we're playing on the Warlock, I took out some of the white like staves and orbs for the sorceress and the necro heads and the like I don't want to see them. Like typically I kind of wouldn't mind like just double checking, you know, maybe we find like an awesome one for like kind of like just like a trophy item, like a super low level like GG3, like, you know, several +3 to very important stats, but like required very low level. Like I don't know, who knows? Like possibilities are endless in Diablo 2. So I always like to check those things, but just for the sake of, we're kind of focusing on the Warlock, right? And then we have the Chronicle, which is always going to be dropping. By the way, and I enabled all rare, set, and unique items, and all runes, all gems, and everything. So just FYI, you will be seeing that. However, I did hide regular mana potions, regular health, everything below greater healing and stuff like that. I made that go away. So hopefully this like clears it up a lot more. We'll see how this ends up going, but I'm kind of excited because, well, first of all, because I've never actually used a loot filter. People have downloaded mods of Diablo 2 and Diablo 2 Resurrected before it even came out. Mods where you had infinite stat space, where you had, you know, loot filters. I never downloaded any of those mods. Not that I'm bragging or if it's something to brag about or not, but I was just like a old school gamer, man, and I was one of those people that you used to transfer things from mules to mules like the old school way. And the fact, or, you know, the mere fact that they, you know, put a loot filter in is going to be completely like new, like a new experience for me, and who knows, probably for you guys too, if you guys are not like you know, gamers like crazy gamers, you know. But anyways, oh, what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to buy some potions, yeah. But pretty much we're just going to be kind of zipping through. Oh, and another thing is, like, I am kind of relying on the fact that I have lots of gold. Because I turned off a bunch of just even gold, like, items. I just turned them off. So, like, heavy armors, we're not going to see any of those. Like, from normal difficulty. So I did turn off a lot of those things. Things that we would never actually use. So again, I might have to revert and allow them to be seen just for gold purposes, because we have to get our gold from somewhere. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. I kind of don't love the demon on this one, but yeah, that's okay. Alright, so we're pretty much just going to be zipping through Act 4 and even Act 5 as well. We are going to do the Eldritch grind. That's where we're going to get most of our levels. But we're on Players 1. I don't care about anything really. I just want to get 2 visual, get my 2 skill points, kill Diablo, go to Eldritch, farm him up. We won't farm too much live on stream, but I will definitely farm him a little bit. Then we'll do the Ancients, save Anya, save Anya, do the Ancients. And do Bail, and then in between, later, I'll explain like how to go around. Dude, this is crazy. Look at that. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Whoops. I was gonna say, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's not showing me anything. But look at that. That's crazy. It doesn't even show the items that dropped. That is crazy, man. Huh. But how am I supposed to hold? Also, I turned off gold. But this is gonna be cool, y'all. I just hope I don't miss anything that's actually, like, important. So I think we'll start noticing patterns soon. Like once we start seeing rare items, we'll know for sure that, okay, this is working. But yeah, this is good. By the way, I turned off scrolls. I turned off everything. Like, you could still see them on the ground. You know, it is kind of crazy that you can't... Hold on. Oh, Control-Alt. You could still, like, pick things up like that. But, like, how nice is that? You know? Just amazed. I am just amazed. Yeah, gold, we just get to run around it. So cool. By the way, now I just don't even know if I freaking turned it on or off. That's the only problem, because I have it on a very... Hello, souls. Okay, there we go. We have to know whether or not we are turned on or not. Nice. Bone shield. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Let's put that some over that away. And sure, we'll talk to your spirit. Thank you. Cold Shrines. By the way, where have we gone? Did we even follow any path? I don't think so. Let me see. Hopefully the stairs are not like right here. Did we check even? You never know, it could be in the corner here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's follow the wall, I guess, then. See, but look at the difference, guys. This is players 1, and it's not like we're one-shotting anything. You guys notice? Right? It's kind of crazy. Players 1. Also, by the way, listings are dropping because we're on players 1. So don't think that the loot like that, oh my goodness, now we don't see anything. No. It's also a large part due to us being on players 1, which means that, yeah, the drop tables are way less likely to happen. Okay, thank you. We actually needed some stamina. Okay, City of the Damned. See, like, I wouldn't even know that this was a book, because I wouldn't have noticed. And because of that even helped me notice. The fact that I just had that, you know, just that showed goes to show how awesome loot filters actually are. You know? They are pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. To be honest with you, like, the forge is gonna suck, but might as well, because again, now you don't have to worry about stash space for gems. You guys might as well do the forge and for the runes, right? Again, stash space is not a factor at all, so you don't worry about, you know. Where is this forge? Where are we going? Jeez Louise. Hey. Oh my goodness. This is the longest northwest freaking channel of... What is going on? Oh, this is just a straight up dead end. This is crazy. What in the world? What is going on? See, like, okay, let's just go get the waypoint. If it's even this direction, which it very might as well not be. Jesus, come on. Alright. Alright, just to make everybody happy here, let's go back real quick and sell our stuff. Just so you guys are happy. Let's get a skill point. So I guess that's true. We could have done that. That's fine. Hey, look at that. Alright, that's fine. Hey, look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's put some of this stuff away, man. Oh, I have to really get used to not having to, like... So this is actually a nice thingamabobber here. Okay, that's fine. That can go into, I don't know, here. And this can go here. Oh no, it's white. Flame wave though. Huh, what is this one? Demon skills and then the ward. Okay, first of all, let's move this. So this is for, what do I have here? This is gonna be for old stuff. This is for re-rolling. Like this we could keep here. This is for re-rolling for sure. Demonic Mastery, probably for re-rolling. This is early. This is not bad. Okay. Alright, so we're good to go there. Alright, skill-wise. Well, we were 27, so no need to even start thinking about this, because I am interested in this, like this bind demon thing. Okay, but still, regardless. Next level, 187. Huh, again, not good enough. Alright, boom, boom. Alright, for the sake of stuff, let's try to find this thingy. We have to go all the way back. Yeah. If only we turned to the right when we first walked in, it would have been a different story. I hope it shows up. The hammer. That would be a little pointless, don't you think? Okay, come on, guys.
Not enough mana.
Railroad. Would you look at that? Whoa, whoa, look at that. In the air. Do you guys see that? Look at this. Oh, and there you go. What do we get here? Another rail. Would you look at that? Alright. Put that stuff away. Congratulations, hero. Yes, I know, I know. This. What is in here? Nothing. Okay. Let's rock and roll. Chaos Sanctuary time, boys. Chaos Sanctuary time. Alright, so I'm just going to be skipping through all this. Sorry about that, guys. How in the world is Hassan as a freaking beast? How is he surviving all this? I have no idea. Alright. Here's where we're gonna need our boys with their Cracker Jack toys. Come on, boys. There's my dagger drops. Did it surpass it yet? Let's see. It kind of did, and it costs way less. Huh. But still with the delay, it's not exactly the same. Look at that. Anything good? Nope. And we could do Diablo on Players 3 just because it's like an iconic fight, you know? try our chances at some better loot. But unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye to Hassan. He will be dying. And we will be needing lots of potions. That is also true. Slash players 3. Alright. Ugh. But it did do some work. Alright, come on, Diablo. I hate fighting over there. Come on. Fire versus fire, buddy. Uh-huh. Try to keep that max distance, yo. Hey, get back here. Yeah, you could literally sidestep it. Ouch. Some more mana.
Stay a while and listen.
Hey, 20 mana. Not nothing, you know. Not nothing at all. This we are going to be sorting out soon. I think I'm either going to check them or we'll see. Horrible. Can you imagine?
What do you need?
Oy, excuse-moi. There. Yeah.
What do we need?
And repair. Okay, here we go. Whoa, Mr. Diablo. Please, senor. Maybe this is a play instead. Oh yeah, I think so. I wasn't using this before. Delay, I guess, but you can burn over time. Woohoo! Whoa. And we found ourselves a freaking... Okay. Another moment of truth. This is going to be a rare one. But we found ourselves a... eligible for Chronicle. A Hawkmail. Look at that. We were eyeballing it earlier when we went on the mule to bring over the lifesteal helm and armor. Bone flesh, right? And voila, here we are. If we want... Yeah, I'm not going to throw this guy out. This is going into the stash. Just on the off chance I want to put this on the mercenary. Or ourselves, for that matter. Who knows? Let's see what else. Light belt could be crazy cool. Ooh, and then we also have to do this because Iratas. Did we get one already? Did we? Why didn't it say eligible for Chronicle? Or am I just going crazy? Huh. Well, just like that though, everybody, congratulations. Congratulations. You have done it. Alright, yes, this goes into the stash. But the question is, where? By the way, I mean... Oh, gosh darn. These are all nice. I won't be using this, to be honest with you right now. But again, where am I supposed to put this? Oh, no. Oh, no. This has to be put away somewhere. Okay, because this I definitely want to keep here somewhere. Let's put that there, there. See, like, look at this belt. 37 life. 5 mana. Not good enough. And moment of truth. Look at that. I feel like somehow they messed up. And again, I wonder. Or maybe this is just a coincidence. But I feel like somehow in the coding they messed up. And whenever the dagger class items or like the books turned rare, they like don't roll with the mods anymore. I don't know. So many rare daggers and books with no warlock skills. Like, what the heck? Yeah. All right. So let's see. Are we ready to rock to go next? Oh, we need to buy these and buy stamina, right? Yes. That. Stamina. Okay, here we go. Last act, y'all. So we're gonna stay on players 1 or on players 3 or whatever. Doesn't matter. Because we're just running through. We are simply just running through. We're not gonna even attack anything. You know, this skill works pretty nicely too, I guess. It's just like a delayed shotgun. You know? Okay. I see you. Wow, we didn't even need these? I thought we were gonna have a huge problem. Superior longsword. Ethereal. But only 3 open sockets. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't know. Is there any new words? No idea. But I think, if anything, if it's for 3 open sockets, then no, we don't need it because we would rather get a dagger, right? Is that correct? Yes. That is correct. Okay. So we have killed Eldritch. That means that we have completed the quest. We could finally buy things at regular price here in Act 5. Wow, look at those. Oh my goodness, look at these. What is going on? Like, what? I mean, it will be a shame not to, right? Same thing here. Almost a shame not to buy these. Wow. You know what? It is a shame. I am going to buy them. We'll put them somewhere. Oh, excuse me. For a mule. Not for a mule, but for like the cool gloves. Man, you know what? I am considering, but I do like the magic find, I guess. This would be awesome. Or something like Ort's Soul. This guy's 27. Okay, so pretty much what you're gonna be doing is something like this. We're gonna go to as high of a player count as you would like. I'm gonna go all the way to players 8, or let's do player 7, just cause. They're right now they're probably already spawned on players 3, but you're gonna go and do this over and over until you get to, I don't know, I would say at least your early 30s. And that'll help you with the Ancients fight. It'll help you with Anya. It'll help you with Bale. But the downside is that you're a little bit, gonna open up the terror zones slightly later, depending on how long you do this. But I would say get into your early 30s before you go after the Ancients, and this is what you're gonna do. This is all you're gonna do. So let's do something like that, and actually to save mana, we might actually have to do this instead. Just this thing this whole time. And rinse and repeat, guys, and that's all you're gonna be doing. Simple as that. Save and exit. Oh yeah, that's how you could check. By the way, that's a good thing that I just came up with that. If you want to check if your loot filter is toggled on or off, just drop one of those items that you have listed as visible, like, your potion or something. That'll be very helpful. So, like, player 7, let's see. I'm right here. Do you see at the end of, at the edge of my skill right here. Okay? And I am level 28 already. Okay? Let's go do this. Let's go. Summon a circle to slow them down. And this is all we're gonna be doing. Yeah, this saves a lot of mana because the other thing, yeah, and it does. Oh, I really like this actually. What the heck? This is cool. This is good defensively, but like, yeah, nice. All right, so let's take a look. What happened? How much did I get? I got from the edge of this to here. So what is that? 2 full bars and a half. 2.5 bars. 2.5 bars. Yep. Should be in my early... Like, I'm going to do this to the early 30s with you guys right now. But you might be slightly lower level, or you might not have... you might not feel strong enough for some reason. But I don't see why you would, because... the only plus skills that we're getting is from this. I don't have plus skills anywhere else either. Oh, well, no, not even here. Yeah. I'm only getting plus 2 skills, so you guys should be at the same power level as me. If you guys are the same level, that is, right? But if, as long as that's true, then, yeah, you're good to go. Actually, let's do Players 8 then. Are we on Players 8? Players 8. More experience. There we go. Put down your circle to slow them down while your mercenary is busy. Look at that. Oh, just make sure that your loot filter is actually turned on, y'all, okay? Because it would suck if you guys missed something. And there we go. Rinse and repeat. Now, once you're in your early 30s, again, you could stay and do Eldritch to like mid 30s, even like 36. I remember I think I did that, but I think like a nice level is between 30 and 32, 33, right? That's a nice little compromise. You hit 30, you unlock your skill, you have enough points, right? Like by 32 you have 3 points in it, 33 you have 4. So at 32, that's a great place to go fight the ancients and finish Act 1. And then you'll actually stay, or sorry, and finish normal. And then you'll actually stay in normal still further after that even, but it'll be terrorized zones, right? So then you could farm Eldritch if it's terrorized even more. Then you're, then your mid 30s or whatever, your early 30s. So that's the mentality behind that. Morale rune. That Dirk. Again, should we check if this is gonna, if this will pan out? Let's see. Will this rare Dirk have any skills in it? Moment of truth. And is ethereal. And no. Look at that. See? I'm telling you, I have a feeling they they fudged up something. That's hilarious. If true. If true, quite hilarious. Ooh. Oh, come. What is going on? Why can't I? Blade. Ring of Fire. Alright. Grimoire. Excusez-moi. Sigil Death, eh? Interesting. Hey, we get to, oh wait, does he survive through games? Hey, I have to double check that. Yeah, vitality, right? Nothing that I'm going to be equipping anytime soon will need anything special. Even if I were to use anything like this. Yeah. Okay, so let's do that. Ooh, here we are. We're 30, right? Okay, so Apocalypse. Create a pentagram that engulfs all enemies in Hellfire, reduces enemy fire resistance. Okay, so this is like a debuffer. It debuffs enemies. Reduces enemy fire resistance for Apocalypse's damage only? Oh no, it's not a debuffer. It only debuffs them for Apocalypse itself. At least that's what it seems like based off of the wording. Interesting. Okay, well, we definitely have to give it a try. That's awesome. And this is, yeah, still worse. Jeez Louise. So this is just better. Right? Yeah, this is just better. In all honesty, it might be even more strategic to respec and just have more into Flame Wave. I wonder, what is this? Let's see, what does a Ring Fire give for us? Oh, it does give a lot anyway. Yeah, but this is like, since this would be like your main damage dealer. Let's see, how would this be? $265, $329. $265, $329. $265, $329. Okay, let's try it. 265, 329. 265, 329. 265. Alright, hold up. Where are we? They're very simple. Yeah, they're just straight up simple synergies. It's not like, okay. 265, right? Three two nine 365. I didn't miss anything, correct? What was this? 265 3. Oh yeah. Huge difference. This one suffers a little bit, but not even that much, to be honest with you. 269, 265, I mean, yeah. Wow. So actually, we don't even want the Ring of Fire. Let's put on... Oh, hold on. So now we don't want Ring of Fire. What do we want? Flame Wave. I have a Flame Wave here. Flame Wave, right there. Ooh, yes, baby. Let's do it. Yeah, so you know what? We should do that as a pushback. Ring of Fire and Echoing Stride. Huh. Yeah. Alright, so this goes on. Ooh, dude, we're gonna be doing lots of damage, y'all. Lots of damage, actually. Let's keep this exactly how we had it. Where was this? Ring of Fire. This is to push people away. Otherwise, this is gonna be our main skill. Jeez Louise, that's strong. Okay, and then let's see. What is? Does this have a cooldown? Oh my gosh, huge mana cost. What in the world is this? Oh, reduces enemy fire resistance. I mean, I guess, but okay, well, for this, let's maybe put it let's make this that. Pentagram this. Okay. Jeez. Sigil Death. Oh, but unfortunately, just one socket. I have to make sure to look for that. Instead of holding on to all those things. Alright. Alright. Let's check it out, y'all. Wow. Okay, so I mean, it looks cool. Hold on, what happens exactly? So it's also kind of like one of those doesn't necessarily always hit everything correctly type of situations, right? I mean, that sucks, but what you gonna do? Alright. Also, let's see if the demon goes from game to game. No, he does not. Okay, so I was right in summoning him last time. Alright, pentagram, not worth it for now. I mean, I guess, if you wanna... Oh, I guess. Jeez Louise, that was actually kind of crazy. Unless if we got so much stronger, all of a sudden. Alright, we don't need those. I don't like, kind of, that if you hover over it, I mean, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Just interesting how this works. Sorry guys, I'm kind of taking too long. I should get going and finish up. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, there goes another level. Oh, and I also put this in so that with stealth we have 46, because there is what's it called? The regular Chris, or one of them, has a dexterity requirement of 45, and I wanted to prevent having to respec if on just anytime soon we get it. So, and by the way, that's why that's there. Alright, how much is the next level here? Is it worth pumping this thing? Or is it worth pumping this thing? I mean, that is a pretty darn big damage boost. You know? But this is pretty big too. Gosh darn it. I am torn. Flame wave. Flame wave it must be. One guard. Wow, Amrune. Spirit boys, spirit. I'm telling you. That's how it gotta be. Milo. If we get a Thull rune, which I'm just gonna equip the spirit because that just goes to show how crazy it is. 8 to 29. Ho ho ho. Well, well, well. There's a lot of skills there. That's a fact. Well, come on. blade. If it's blue, it means kind of it's important at that point. You know? Chain boots. Very nice.
I am overburdened.
How? With what? I mean, I guess with this. Well, that's not cool. Alright. Another level. 2 more skills. I mean, I think we have to do this because this is just too good. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's do that. Wait, now this one is getting less. Fire. Huh. Now it's the other way around. Let's see. No, this is still good. Okay, so now it's time to pump Apocalypse. Because in general, Apocalypse will give more. Right? It will. Yes, it will. Look at this. So the next skill level, if I pumped it into Flame Wave, would be 662 to 763. Now watch what happens if I put it into here, right? So remember that number, 662 763. Boom. 662. Wait, what? That's not supposed to happen. 662 7 662. That's if I was 662 763. Wait. 662. How is that possible? Per level. Yeah, that shouldn't be happening. Huh. So now I'm so the tooltips, something must be wrong. Very interesting. Blizzard, do you need the help of a mathematician in your headquarters? I don't know. But, anyways, we're at 33. I think it's time to move on. Let's move on. Just like I promised, I mentioned to you guys that early 30s is kind of like the minimum that I would go with, and here we are. I'm at 33. Alright, so in this case, we do need to go back down to players. Players 1. Yes, we don't care now for that stuff. What is in here? This is just garbage. Put that away. This. Oh no, not that. This.
Can I help you?
That. And we're on our way. So players 1. Let's buff up. It's crazy how much the fireball fell off, actually. That's the kind of crazy thing. Or the ring of fire. Kind of crazy. Nuts. Nuts is what the new kids would say around the block, you know? Alright, players 1, let's go. Are we even going the right direction or no? No, we're not. How delightful. Are we gonna rescue the barbarians? Oh my goodness, we can't even do that? Sure, we could rescue the barbarians because we don't care for... Oh, we can't... Literally, we can't even go across the wall. That's a little sad. Not gonna lie. Get out of here. I hate the quest icon. Jeez Louise. Alright, can we please find the other barbarians? What the heck? Where are they? They have to be here. Oh my goodness, and I can't attack from that side either. Oh. Where are the other ones? and Grimoire. Another opportunity to test the theory. Are you guys ready? The theory is that Blizzard messed up somehow. That they messed up in their coding. And that the moment any of the special Warlock class specific items, or even not the class specific, just the regular daggers even, the moment they hit rare rarity, like yellows, they no longer can roll plus the skills. That's my theory. It's been so far every yellow that we found, to my recollection, did not have any skills. Let's see. Ready? No! Wow, I have been disproven. Congratulations, Blizzard. You did do your due diligence, I guess. I do wonder why, up until right now, unless it's one of those things where, like, certain books and stuff cannot get skills and others can. I mean, that is a possibility. Huh. 10% damage taken goes to mana. That's actually a nice stat, just FYI. I like it, kind of. Kinda, I like it. Highly underrated. Faster hit recovery. Wow. Okay. I can't. Did you just say I can't?
I can't.
He's English? What? You alright, dead barbarian. Let's look for the waypoint, or who cares? Let's just get ahead of the game. Resist code, will ya? Randomly found. For example, this. Whoa. Okay, whatever you say. Bathroom. Oh wait, that's just a regular thing, right? Yeah. Okay. What is here? Eligible for the Chronicle. No freaking way. Do you guys see this? We just got a Tals? No. Hold up. I'm recording this, y'all. Because look at this. We're on normal. And we just got a Talzami. What in the world is going on? Oh my. Oh my lordy. That's all I could say. Oh my lordy. Guys, I can't believe it. What? Why is it so hard to see anything? Can I see something better here? Okay. Yeah. What? And where were we? Hold up, hold up. We also have to document this for the purposes of who knows what. Yeah, let's document this. Where did we? Wait. We were right here. And it was not. No, wait. Or was it here? Did we kill anybody here? No. Yeah, it wasn't even Thresh Socket that dropped this. I don't think so. Yeah, it was just a random monster here that dropped it. And I have to look that up. That is crazy. But I mean, good to know, y'all. Right, YouTube? So, peace out, YouTube. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And the more you know with Sir Jables. You could even get a Tails Ammy in normal, in the area at Plateau. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk? Alright, peace. Alright guys, sorry. I'm not going nowhere. I just needed to record that little clip because that is kind of insane. I've never gotten a Tails Ammy like on a normal, normal game. Nah. Maybe somewhere in Nightmare or something. I'm like, okay, I mean, maybe because I know that the set situation, like, it's weird, like how they made the categorically how they made it. The original Blizzard North team is interesting. Not that it's bad or anything. It's just interesting that the way that. Anyways, where are we going, guys? We're going the wrong way. This is to go next. We are trying to go where? We are trying to. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is an amazing. Like, now, I'm starting to like the wave more than I did the Ring of Fire. That's kind of weird. I was not expecting to like the wave, but it is kind of like shotgunning. And so but I like the wave more. It seems to be at least the case. If it's on my left click and then I force stand still so that I could like walk and trigger it and walk and trigger it. Yeah, this is great. Oh my goodness. How awesome. Really cool. Really cool. Alright, Frozen River. Yes, I do want Frozen River. Is this the... no, right? This is nothing. Okay. Travels far too. Not gonna lie, that's dope. Alright, we're finally here. Okay, we do want this because Yeah, you never know. Things can get hairy in the frozen river, but we should be fine. We're already leveled pretty high. What's going on? Oh yeah. Okay.
How may I be of help?
No, no. I never talked to her. What the heck just happened? He like coughed and a ring fell out. Hilarious. Let's make a little bit of room. Hey, nice. Nice. Nice, nice, baby. Oh, I know how we'll do this like this. There we go. Gosh darn it. I am getting the sniffles, y'all. Oh, let's talk to Mala.
Thank you so much for bringing.
You're welcome. 79, 86. Wow. Lovely. Not perfect for Nightmare yet, but decent. We're saving those, right? We're saving everything. In a sense. Yeah. Okay. That. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we also have to have money for repairs. That's okay, I guess. Demon skills, psychic ward. Okay. This we could skip because I really don't have any intention of. What was that? Just making sure it's not a charm or anything. Right? Have we found a charm yet, guys? Yes, we have. We have, right? We found this one. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Ugh, I have to like double check with myself, like if the game is lying to me based on what I selected. Frozen Tundra. Is there any reason to have Glacial Trail? I don't think so. Coin Guard. Right? Yeah, there's nothing there. Oh gosh. Of course we're gonna get stuck. Come on. There's the waypoint by any chance here. Doesn't look like okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, here we'll get the waypoint on the off chance something goes wrong. But that shouldn't go wrong because we are super strong. What is this? Arid Summits. Beautiful. What? Come on. Alright, so this should literally be an easy fight. No need for anything. I don't think so, at least. Players 1, right? What do we have? Yeah, players 1. As long as somebody's not, like, incredibly, fire resistant, should be fine. Wow. Yep. As predicted. Okay, so I don't get it. It says the next level my fire damage is going to be 700 to 806. But it should be more. Or sorry, it should be more if I pump Apocalypse up. Huh. kind of don't get it. Yeah, but these are... Alright. That's neither here nor there. Who cares? Alright, we're still doing players 1. You could do players 3 if you'd like, you know. You could get some decent experience down here. Just in general, these mobs are higher level. So you would be getting some experience down here. Now, do I think it's worth it? If you can't really, like, walk and attack, maybe not so much. You're probably better off getting the experience on the waves at Bale, right? Especially those minions. Oh, those guys give so much experience. Or just any terror zone for that matter, you know? Okay, found number 2. This time, let's go counterclockwise. No, not a waypoint. Okay. Alright, so that means that oh, the waypoints here. That'll be very nice. Very quick. Come on. Oh. This is nice and quick. Look at that. We might farm Bale actually. That's the case. You know? Get some levels going. Let's see how this level turns out, but if this one's nice and close by. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Dude, this is just too overpowered. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, they're gonna have to tone this down. I mean, maybe it's just one of those things where it seems overpowered because we're in normal, and then it really falls off, like in hell. That's a possibility. I guess in that case it would be fine, maybe. Oh, come over here. Wrong, huh? Ouch. Healing time, please. Oh crap. I'm supposed to do players. No. Players 7? Sure, let's do player 7. No. Oh, geez Louise, come on now. No. it. By the way, that crystal sword, you should be a little bit weary about that one. It might not get. It might get more than 4 sockets. But then again, it might get 4 sockets. Okay. Now, let's do Veil. Oh, come on. Eligible. Milabregas.
Impossible.
Jeez. Oh, okay. What's up there? What's on here? Holy Shock conversion, 2 and 2. Okay. All right. Let's make sure we don't walk in there, and somehow all of a sudden spawn them on players 7. Let's do players. Players 3. The iconic players 3. Let's do it. Should we get? Yeah, let's get the mercenary.
Hello.
Holy shock. Boom, boom.
Afternoon.
Yep. Let's put these away. Wait. Away. Away. Okay, let's talk to Anya.
Yes.
Boom. Oh, what the heck, man? Again. What are the chances, though, that, like, there's no skills involved? It seems very unlikely, somehow. Okay, that finishes these quests. Let's go add sockets to Gaia's portal. Sure, let him talk. Anything else? Here. Good. Buy some pots. And let's go, right? Oh, wait. Wow. I wonder what the range is for enhanced damage and level 19 stuff. It's pretty cool though, right? Pain Fang. Alright, that gets sold. This gets sold. This I don't know. But does she sell anything? Oh, these are thrown. Okay, yeah, she. No, we just sold that. Oh, she does. Blade, 50 dexterity. not the greatest. And what do I want to do? Oops. Rundle. Okay. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Summon up your stuff. Get anything you need. Your shields. Ooh, also, I almost forgot. You guys can get some thawing potions before you start this fight. This is a good one to do. Give it to you, to your mercenary. Oh my goodness, I hate buying in this version. What's going on? Okay. Each potion is half of a minute, so 2 potions is 1. But besides that, that's all you're gonna need. And I wouldn't worry too much about everything else. Give that to Hassan. You're welcome, Hassan. Hopefully you survive longer than a minute. All right. We might need these for Hassan. Grab that. Let's go.
The seeds of creation
What? Come
itself.
on.
Fascinating.
Okay, and voila. There you have it, folks. Diablo is dead. Or no, Baal is dead. And we got a level at it. See? Let's pick up our stuff. We can identify it for the Chronicle. Ooh, and ethereal. Very nice. Besides that, not much. Let's see. Heavy boots. Boom. Sanders. You know, quite nice actually. Scythe. Boom. Soul Harvest. Remember, we can equip. Hold on. Does this work? Dude, this is crazy. It is literally insane that you could equip this. Wow. The possibilities are endless. Seriously. They really are. Incredible. And what else? Let's check this out. Is this any good? Hey! Dude, this is actually real nice. Let's put that away. Put that sucker away. Really, real nice. Ethereal. Required level 15. That's huge damage for 15. No lie. Okay. Huge damage for 15. Okay. But there it is. Let's put this in. Where were we gonna go? More life, right? Yeah. And sure. But yeah, there you have it, guys. Congratulations. You have completed normal difficulty. We ended up at level 36. Mid 30s is perfectly fine to end up, which, by the way, if you leave Eldritch early 30s, you will most likely get to around the mid 30s by the time you're done with all the waves. And we kind of screwed up because I should have did the other waves on a higher player count as well, and I didn't do any of that. So, you know, as long as you end up right here, this is perfect. And now, as you can see, your normal games are going to be terrorized, which are going to go along with you as you level up. Up until, I believe, either 41 or 45. I always forget this difference. I don't know why, but I always forget. And yeah, before Nightmare, just farm up. You know, do some bail runs. If you feel fine, then come along with me on the journey in the next one in Nightmare. So I'll maybe let this play out, as this is going to be the first kind of ending to the game, Destruction's End. I'll let the, what is it called, the theatrical thing play out, and who knows, maybe they added some little Easter egg if you watch, you know, the first time playing as a Warlock. Who knows? Alright guys, so peace out, YouTube. Take it easy, everybody. If you liked the video and you want to see the Nightmare upcoming, then hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed. I'm sure it helps the channel in some way. The algorithm goes crazy, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck. Farm up those levels. But don't be worried too much. Nightmare isn't going to be that crazy until we get to Act 4, okay? So, let's watch what's going to happen. Peace out, YouTube. Bye-bye, bye-bye. have it, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed. Obviously, we have not maxed out any of our builds. Like our build, meaning, right? So we still have so much more to see, to find out. Even though it's going to be like a replay, right? In Nightmare and in Hell. But I am curious. I want to see possibly a new unique or something drop. I don't know. It just could be very interesting. So, until next time, guys, I will see you in Act 1 of Nightmare. So what I'm going to do is, I think, we'll see. I might actually do a live stream while leveling at Eldritch and stuff. And then, maybe combine, or not at Eldritch, but just like leveling in the Terror Zones, or maybe I'll just level off stream and then I'll come back like like level 40-ish, 45, and I'll start like Act 1 like from there, and you guys can go like farm up some stuff on your own, which, by the way, in the Terror Zones, once you guys reach high enough level, you will be able to get 3 open socket stuff, like 3 open socket helms, 4 open socket pole arms. So that's going to be what I'm going to be hunting for. But obviously I am fortunate enough, if I want to, I could always just grab like an insight or something. But by the way, you can get soul runes, you can get am runes, you can get all those runes in the Terror Zones of normal. Okay, so if you don't want to go into Nightmare because your resistances aren't good, or you don't want to go into Nightmare because, I don't know, you just have this feeling that, yeah, a lot of the monsters are going to have some fire resistance, and yes, our damage is going to be less, and that you're just scared, I don't know, that you're just not ready, they're too aggressive, no problem. Stay on normal and just do your Terror Zones. And you can drop all the required runes to make yourself a spirit, to make an insight for your mercenary, to find the basis for the insight for the mercenary, to find the basis for your spirit. Or, if you prefer and you find a nice dagger with +3 to the skills that you want, then do that. But besides that, it still will be better to have a spirit, or the only reason I keep saying spirit is because every other class does this. But really, you have an open door to all the two-handers that you have neglected since the very beginning. All those two-handers that you never look at, they might outperform our spirit based on how we want to play and how you want to go about doing this. So, even like, for example, that razor switch, you guys remember it's like the exceptional version of the short staff. It's just a regular staff, right? The Joe staff, or whatever it's called. It's just a regular staff, just the exceptional version, the unique. That has +1 to skills, so much resistances, so much life and mana and everything. It doesn't have, and the FCR, it doesn't have the faster hit recovery, and it is missing one of the skills compared to Spirit. But even that, Razor Tail or Razor Switch, I don't know. But you guys know which one I'm talking about. I showed it to you, it was in the stash, that potentially I would use in the future. Even something like that is crazy to think about. So there's so much brainstorming to be done on this character, and the strategies and the build potentials are ginormous. Very cool that they did this. So yeah, but by the time you start Nightmare, you should roughly have been able to put together either a close resemblance of, or exactly either a spirit set, a spirit you're just like waiting on the base, or because you don't want to use your quest on, or yada yada yada. Um, but definitely something like that. Same thing for like you could get a lore, which I might eventually. Yeah, I might not stick with the Saigons for long because I don't know. I mean, I like the magic find. I am not gonna lie. That's kind of a lot of magic find. 50 is a lot, but I feel like that one skill from lore is gonna be great, and that's also doable just by doing Terror Zones. So, and if you get lucky enough in non-Terror Zones in Act 5, like towards the end. So, I did so much talking, but I just can't believe myself. Like, my brain is scattering all over the place, and there's like a rant towards the end of the video, but not a rant, but like a, I'm kind of like talking in disbelief that this character exists in Diablo 2 Resurrected. I mean, just the simple fact that he could dual wield and have a shield. Oh my gosh, that impacts the game so much. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to keep you longer. Thank you so much for sticking by all the way to the end. Like I said, if you enjoyed, give the video a thumbs up, right? Hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. You can turn off notifications. It doesn't matter. Don't keep them on if you don't like to. But subscribing at least will tell me that you guys are Diablo 2 fans, and that you guys like this, and don't be afraid to leave questions or comments in the comment section down below. Obviously, I'm a small creator, so I will most likely get back to you unless if somehow my settings get changed for a video or whatnot, or for some unfortunate reason. But peace out, everybody. Hope you enjoy. I will see you depending on what we choose to do, if we level together or we level separately, but I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Bye bye.